Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice algebra problem, and here we have n to the power of 4 plus 64 equals to 0, and we will solve this problem for the values of n. So the very first thing we are going to do is here first we rewrite this equation as, here you have n to the power of 4 and we will write it as n square and its whole square plus, here you have 64 and we write it as 8 square and this whole equation equals 0. So after this step you know the well known square identity, which is a plus b whole square equals to a square plus b square plus 2 times of ab. So here in the above step I can just make the completing square of this term. So in order to make the completing square, here we need this term 2 times of ab, and here we have a is n square and b is 8. So we need only this term 2 times of ab, so that I can just add or subtract. I can just write it here, add and subtract 2 times of a is n square and b is 8. I can add and subtract in order to make the completing square of this equation, so that I can add and subtract this term on the left hand side. So its left hand side will become in the form of n square and its whole square plus 8 square, and we add this term plus 2 times of n square into 8 and minus 2 times of n square into 8, and this whole equation equals 0. So after this step you will focus only this term, and you see that this is the complete square of this form, so that it will becomes n square plus 8 and its whole square minus, here you have 2 times of 8 and 2 times of 8 will becomes 16 times of n square, and this whole equation equals 0. So now we will rewrite this equation as n square plus 8 and its whole square minus, we write this term as 4n and its whole square equals 0. So in the next step we will again use here another well-known formula, and you know that if we have a squared minus b squared, it is equals to a minus b times of a plus b. So we will apply here this nice formula on the above term, and its above term will be written as n squared plus 8 minus 4n into n squared plus 8 and plus 4n, and this whole equation equals 0. So here you have two cases. The first case is you take n square minus 4n plus 8 equals 0. I can write this equation here. And the other case is you write n square plus 4n plus 8 equals 0. Here I can write this term. So now we will solve these two equations by using the quadratic formula. So now first I can solve this case, and here you have the value of a is 1, b is minus 4 and c is 8. So when you put the values of a, b and c in quadratic formula, which is in the form of n equals minus b plus minus b square minus 4 times of ac square root over 2 times of a. So now we put the values of a, b and c in this formula and you get here you have the value of b is minus 4. When you put here, this is minus times of minus will becomes plus 4 and plus minus. Here you have square root of b square and b is minus 4 and minus 4 is 16. Minus 4 times of a is 1 and a c is 8 over 2. And in the next step we will simplify the terms and you get 4 plus minus. Here you have 16 minus 32 and 16 minus 32 equals minus 16 square root over 2. And here you see that we have 4 plus minus. The square root of 16 is 4 and the square root of minus 1 is iota over 2. And now we will separate these two terms and you get here the two roots of the given equation are 2 plus minus 2 iota. So these are the two complex roots of the given equation. And now in order to find the other roots, we will solve the second case. And in this case, you have a equals 1, b equals 4 and c equals 8. And now we put the values of a, b and c in this quadratic formula. And you get n equals minus b and minus 4 plus minus square root of b square and b is 4, so 4 square is 16 minus 4 times of a is 1 and c is 8 over 2. And in the next step we will make some simplifications here and you got n equals minus 4 plus minus, here you have 4 8 is 32 and 16 minus 32 becomes minus 16 square root over 2. So that in the next step you will write here n equals minus 4 plus minus, you have 16 and square root of 16 is 4 and square root of minus 1 is iota over 2. And now in the next step we will break these terms and you write n equals minus 2 plus minus 2 iota. So these are the other two complex roots of the given equation and these are the four solutions of the given equation, and this is our final answer of this problem. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.